Hello, I'm Rythian, and this is Warcraft III, Reign of Chaos.
The sands of time have run out, son of Duratan. The cries of war echo upon the winds. The remnants of the past scar the land. Which is besieged once again by conflict. Heroes arise to challenge fate and lead their brethren to battle. As mortal armies rush blindly towards their doom, the burning shadow comes to consume us all. You must rally the Horde and lead your people to their destinies. Seek me out. It was not a nightmare, young war chief, but a vision. Follow me, and I will reveal what your future holds.
I don't know what this is all about, but I'll play along.
Welcome to Warcraft, the prologue and the tutorial. So, the narrator is going to be telling us how to right-click to move, which, you know, super exciting and everything.
Thrall to move down the path towards the nearby banner. To do this, click the move skillfully done.
Hooray!
However, the orc encampment is still far off. In order to reach the next banner, very good.
If we click fast enough, we skip most of his chatter.
Notice how the black area shrinks as Thrall moves through it. This reflects areas you have explored. Select Thrall and order him to move to the banner in the middle of the encampment.
Loktar, my warriors. We are yours to command, War Chief.
Now that your troops are all selected, order them to move
For
to the
honor.
next banner.
Finally some action.
Prepare yourselves. I sense a knoll ahead.
To order Thrall's forces to defeat this foul creature, select all of your troops, click on the attack button, and then click on the knoll.
This
Exciting times.
But the knoll's camp lies just ahead.
Let's take some time to look at who we
Form
have.
an aggressive attack move into the enemy encampment.
This is
To do
Thrall.
this, select all of your troops, click the attack button, and then left click on the ground
Shut up.
in the middle of the knoll.
We know how to move. Can't avoid this. It's a tutorial. We gotta sit through this. There's about 2 missions in this little tutorial campaign, or the prologue. We're sitting through it because it's still sort of important. We did get to see the Prophet. We saw the badass cinematic movie that was just right now, and we're going to see the beginning of Thrall's real journey. Of course, Thrall as a character was new to people when they started playing Warcraft 3. Originally, he was meant to be the star of an adventure game, and I'm talking old school adventure, point and click, a la Simon the Sorcerer and Monkey Island, etc., called Warcraft Lord of the Clans, where Thrall, who was raised by humans, escaped and became who he was, etc., etc. That game was eventually scrapped, and the story that was supposed to be told in that game is now in a book called Warcraft Lord of the Clans.
None will survive.
Either way, Thrall is basically an orc who is very smart and very good, you know, good guy. And he is basically the key and the linchpin of the entire orc redemption movement in Warcraft 1 and Warcraft 2. The orcs were pretty much straightforward bad guys, evil orcs, swarm, invade, for the horde, that sort of thing. But Thrall wants to make the orcish horde into something else. While we did this, we also leveled up, picked Chain Lightning, pretty standard spell. If you might recognize sort of this model, maybe it's because you've played Dota 1 or more likely Dota 2, you can see that he sort of looks a little bit like Disruptor in Dota 2. That's because Disruptor used this model with a slight twist back in Dota 1, which of course was a custom map made in the map editor for Warcraft 3. Disruptor was in fact Thrall back in Dota 1 when they all had names from there.
I am the war chief.
So yeah, you see the little wolf riding guy with a hammer throwing lightning and throwing lightning. Of course, the spells were a little bit different. This time around he is using the standard Farseer spells. Farseer is a hero class you can use in Warcraft 3. The spells we'll be using will be Chain Lightning, Farsight, and we'll get 2 others later on.
I am the war chief.
For now, we're just walking around with Thrall and killing things.
Dabu.
We also have this little interface down here. As you can see, we have room for about 12.
Discovered a group of Murloc raiders in the nearby river.
The Murlocs would make excellent targets.
Yes,
for your
Chain Lightning, that's all good.
To have Thrall
We
use
in
it,
this game you can only control a group of 12 at a time.
left-click on
So
the
if we make this group 1, we can then click on something else, and then click 1 again to get them all. We also have the subgroup feature, which you can use by tabbing. It's not really super useful right now, but if we hold on control, we can just move the grunts around, or just move Thrall around. At the moment, the main reason for this is if we get tired of Thrall saying, "I am the war chief," so we can have these guys instead. Go around saying Swobu and Loktar. It's all good. It's all good. Stake out these. Wait for them to get close. Do a little Chain Lightning. Get hold on alt, see the life bars. Do a little proper micro.
treasure when they are defeated. Treasure chest. This particular treasure chest contained a useful potion of mana. Notice that the potion now occupies one of Thrall's
Ta-dam.
inventory slots.
Potion of mana, of course, 150 mana. We don't quite need that much, so how about we cast Farsight?
The magic energy
Roughly
that allows
here.
the casting of spells such as Chain Lightning.
Ooh, a boat. We have more exciting stuff left of the boat. We do! It's a
Thrall is
pirate
currently
ship.
low on mana. Use the potion of mana to refresh Thrall.
There are some scurvy pirates, and they're guarding some fat loot. The fattest loot.
Let's get on
It's actually impossible to reach that, it's just a little Easter egg.
spirits.
Anyway, now that we're low on mana, let's use potion of mana. Ta-da!
Following the banners.
And then we follow the banners, which is standard. The general idea for this little playthrough is to not completely spoil everything, but given that the game is 13 years old, and pretty much everyone has seen or caught or played some of the Warcrafts, I'm not going to be 100% careful with spoilers. I'm not immediately going to be pointing out twists and stuff, but I will be pretty much mentioning that Thrall ends up, you know, making a city and ruling the Orcs and so on and so on. So don't, you know, get too angry about spoilers. That said, I'm not going to be ruining everything you hear. So
For honor.
The wolf howl signifies that night has begun.
Be wary, my warriors.
I didn't actually hear the wolf howl.
Nightfall dull your senses. For honor,
It doesn't even look like it's night.
I am
Oh, no, never mind.
chief.
We do see less. It's really not a huge deal.
Yes. For honor.
But makes it so that we might be more obvious trying to sneak around and find secrets.
Yes.
Oh, hello, stag.
Souls are restless.
Stags are critters. There's a lot of critters in Warcraft 3.
Let's get on.
If there's one thing you learn in Warcraft 3 about critters, that you click them a lot. You click them a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, and they explode.
Restless. Double.
Standard Easter egg, really.
Double. For honor. Yes.
For honor, yeah. Oh, yeah, we were supposed to have the ogres.
We'd have a fierce battle on our hands if the beast weren't sleeping.
Creeps, in general, that's what they're called. Neutral units are called creeps. Are almost always sleeping.
Master.
We can easily take this out.
Huh?
It's only 13 damage a hit and 400 HP.
Let's get on.
We'll be fine. The key here is to just keep an eye on their health, which I find easier to use using the portraits. So you're not taking a lot of damage, and they just immediately die. Not that much of a fierce battle, Thrall, really. I mean, I appreciate it, though.
Yes. Double.
Ogres used to be the allies of the Orcs back in Warcraft 1 and 2,
For honor.
back when they were more bad guys.
Yes.
Now, it's different.
Yes.
Right now, it's only Thrall and a couple of Orcs.
A golem. Watch yourselves, my brethren. Those creatures do not sleep at night.
Very true, but it's still easy enough to kill. So because it's a golem, golems don't really need to sleep, so, you know. He says golem, I say golem. I think golem sounds better personally, but... Generally, this sort of stuff, the running around killing things to get experience, is nice and all, but it's gonna end up being pretty pointless, because this little prologue campaign is only 2 missions.
Are restless.
Fun fact, in the demo, the Warcraft 3 demo, it was actually 5 missions. There ended up being like 3 missions extra after the initial 2
For honor.
that detailed how exactly Thrall ran into Sen'jin and the jungle trolls of the Darkspear tribe.
Dabu.
That is not actually part of the prologue / tutorial campaign in this one, but it was included in the Frozen Throne, which is the expansion.
I still can't believe they were ever a part of the Horde. For Doomhammer! Look regard.
However, that one is not voiced, so
Let's get on.
I don't think it's necessarily worth playing to show it off. It's not really that super exciting, but it's like something for the Easter egg type thing. A manual of health. These tomes, by the way, used to be real items that you just got them in your inventory, then you immediately just click them to use them. One of the later patches, they get turned into like auto-activated ones. So jump 50.
That treasure chest held a magic tome that can be used to give Thrall a permanent benefit.
We're so angry at these forest trolls, we're gonna ruin their homes. I mean, they're not gonna need them anymore. I mean, they're dead. So. I am the war chief.
Master, look regard.
Running a little bit low on health, but it's fine. We're about to hit the end of this first little explorer mission. We've taken our time just because I like talking about Warcraft and everything involving it. Here we go. The Prophets. This is what we came here for. Let's have a chat.
Greetings, son of Duratan. I knew you'd find your way.
It was you I saw in the vision. Who are you? How do you know me?
I know many things, young war chief, about you and your people. My identity at this time is unimportant. What is important is that you rally your people and leave these shores immediately.
Leave? What's this all about, human?
Human? I left my humanity behind long ago. I am something different now. Know that I have seen the future, and beheld the great burning shadow that is coming to consume this world. You sense it as well, don't you?
The demons are returning.
Yes, and only by leading your people across the sea to the distant lands of Kalimdor will you have a chance to stand against them.
But how could we...
I will answer all of your questions in time, young war chief. For now, rally your warriors and prepare to leave this land. We will speak again.
None of this makes sense. But the spirits tell me that I should trust him.
Victory! I never... This didn't make any sense to me, ever. That you go to the score screen after a campaign mission. It means nothing.